Hello, viewers. Here's another deeply romantic movie story. Firelight, 1997 movie story. Firelight is a gothic romantic thriller directed by William Nicholson, starring Sophie Marceau and Dillane. It's a haunting tale of secrets, love, and emotional awakening, set in 19th century England, where one woman's past returns to claim its place in the shadows of a grand estate. Plot summary. Elizabeth Laurier Sophie Marceau is a French governess who agrees to bear a child for a mysterious Englishman in exchange for money. She gives birth and parts with the child under a strict contract to never seek them out. Years later, Elizabeth becomes governess to a young girl at a remote English manor, only to discover that the girl is her own daughter, and her employer is Charles Godwin, Stephen Dillane, the same man she made the pact with. Haunted by his comatose wife and an emotionally suffocating household, Charles is cold and distant. Elizabeth slowly begins to thaw his frozen heart, risking everything to reconnect with the daughter she never forgot and the man who once treated her like a stranger. Key themes: forbidden love and redemption. A past affair resurfaces in an emotionally repressed world. Motherhood. A woman reconnects with her child in secret. Gothic atmosphere. An eerie manor, firelight shadows, and emotional ghosts. Repression and longing. Silent battles fought in candlelit rooms. Ending. Charles, burdened by guilt and loss, begins to change as Elizabeth's presence reignites buried emotions. He finally acknowledges the truth, giving her the dignity, love, and recognition long denied. As firelight flickers over once cold walls, the characters step into fragile hope, bound by truth and a quiet promise of healing. Why it stands out. Firelight is an atmospheric, emotionally layered drama that uses silence and light to explore love's resilience in the face of repression. Every frame glows with mystery, sorrow, and quiet defiance. IELTS and TOEFL listening practice, what you'll learn. Vocabulary boost, words governess, manner, repression, pact, guilt, awakening, catharsis. Listening for details. Who is the child? Who is the father? What's the main secret? Understanding theme and purpose. Main idea, a woman returns to reclaim love and truth in a house of shadows. Inference skills. Why does Elizabeth risk her life for her daughter? What does firelight symbolize? Tone and attitude. Tone somber, emotional, mysterious, restrained. Note-taking practice. French woman gives birth, secret child becomes governess, employer is child's father, emotional redemption. Film and emotion language practice. Useful for analyzing literature, historical dramas, emotional themes. Perfect for IELTS Part 4 and TOEFL lectures. Great for understanding layered characters and historical context. Tip for IELTS and TOEFL listening practice. Ask yourself, what does the firelight represent? How do the characters find healing? Pause, think, replay. What is the film about? A woman returns to care for the daughter she secretly gave away, confronting the man who fathered the child in a house full of emotional ghosts. What's the message? Love, even born in silence and suffering, can light the way to redemption. Like, share, and comment if you enjoy deep and emotional movie breakdowns. Thank you for watching the video.